Okay, let's just get this over with. So the first thing I want to talk about Halo Infinite is the gameplay features, game modes, or whatever you'd like me to call it. So, what I'm expecting is I'm not gonna mind that if they have all the thrusting, okay, that didn't come out the way I intended. All the thruster packs, ground pounding. I forget what the other stuff is. The sliding, I actually don't mind the sliding. I hope all of that. I wouldn't mind if all that's still in the game, but in the multiplayer, I hope there's some sort of mode where they make it so it's like a classic playlist. There's none of that stuff. But if they still have the slide, I wouldn't mind it. I mean, I don't use that too much. It's kind of where you grind your ass on the floor, and somehow you can do it upstairs and defy the laws of physics, I guess. So, another thing I wanted to talk about. Actually, no, I'm gonna finish talking about the gameplay first. You fucking idiot! Don't just that's not part of the script. Um, I think if that for the people that do enjoy those features, all the sprint and thruster packs, if they did make it a separate playlist for the classic game mode, I think that would just make everyone happy. And yeah. So the next thing I want to talk about is the launch of the game, which would be nice if it was actually complete, which also made me happy that the game would be releasing in 1 or 2 years from now, which can be a good thing and a bad thing. At first I was sad because, well, obviously I gotta wait a year or two longer, but a good thing is that it gives them more time to make the game. Hopefully 5 years is long enough, because it didn't take them long enough to actually finish the game, so they just released it unfinished, and it was kind of shitty until they had the Forge added back in a month later, which first of all should have been there first, and they didn't even have Big Team Battle or Griffball, and to this day, Griffball is sometimes only on the weekends, or they only do it every few weeks, which is bullshit. If you go on Halo Reach or 3, you can still play it, but, well, you're probably not going to have any luck finding players, but you know what I mean. And for the story and the campaign, something I would like to see with that is, what's the word I'm looking for? Something I want to, how do I describe the campaign? I want it to be, what's the word I'm looking for? Good? Unlike the last one, which was garbage, you had to read all the comics and novels and all the fanfics and all the hentai actually, no, not that last one. But that's optional if you really want to. You can do that if you want, because I do that a lot in my spare time. Yeah, and there was something else that sucked about it. Sorry, got a little carried away there. All the characters were fucking boring. They were more boring than Reach was. Not to say that the Reach characters were bad, they just weren't as interesting as the characters in Halo 1, 2, or 3, which are the best ones, by the way. But anyways, back on the Halo 5 characters, they somehow managed to make all of them really fucking boring by not giving them any personality as the characters of Blue Team like they did in the Bucks, because I read The Fall of Reach, but I didn't read the whole thing, but they were pretty interesting. They all had their own traits, like, for example, I don't remember their names, but one of them, I think it was either Kelly or Linda, she was kind of like a stealthy sniper person thing. I don't fucking know! But they just made them boring. Yes, she still had her sniper rifle in the campaign, but they just talk too much. They even made Chief boring. Chief is the easiest character to write. All you gotta do is have a couple one-liners in the cutscenes every now and then, and have him not talk in the gameplay. That's all you need. It just makes him more interesting, and it gives him more depth into what you're thinking in his mind. I want to fucking die. And the next thing I want to talk about would have to be the trailers. And I'm talking about Halo 5 a lot right now. There was a lot of things I did not like about that game, but I do like it now. They have fixed a couple of things, but I hope with the next game it's actually fixed at launch, back again at launch. Anyways, about the trailers, I hope they don't pull a Halo 5 again and make all the trailers fake advertisements, because in the trailers we were expecting this thing where Master Chief becomes this bad guy and we have to hunt him down and understand his motives to get Cortana back. But no, in the campaign, Cortana just bullshits her way back to life. Or did she? Was there some explanation for her being back to life? I don't know. I couldn't give a shit to play that campaign anyway. I only played it like 2 or 3 times. Yeah. I want to die. Did I mention that? Yeah. So, I hope there's no fake advertising. Next subject. So, this one, I haven't heard a single person talk about this one. I'm gonna be the first. Well, I've heard it be mentioned, but I've never heard it be addressed the way I'm going to. So I'm sure some of you heard about the new Xbox coming out in 2020 and how Halo Infinite will be launching on it. What I'm hoping is that they launch Halo Infinite on the Xbox One and the new Project Scarlet or whatever stupid name they're calling it. I feel like that would make everyone happy. I just want everyone to be happy. I want both sides of the community. I always want to find both sides of the community happy. So, like I mentioned before, I hope it's on the Xbox One and the new thing. And I hope it's on PC too, because I might be getting a PC soon, because I don't have a PC right now, or a laptop, or anything. I'm just using this tablet here. Yeah, this is how I make my videos. The reason I want it to be on the Xbox One, besides the fact that I mentioned it like 5 fucking times already, is to make everyone happy. Another reason I want that to be so I don't have to buy another Xbox. I mean, the whole reason I bought this one is because so I could play Halo 5. I mean, it was a little below my expectations, but I like it. I like to play a lot of custom games on it. Like, as you can see right now, it's just a custom game thing. The Forge is pretty good. Anyways, I'm getting off topic. I know you're probably asking, why don't you just save up your money? I mean, you get allowance or something. You can do a paper route. Well, maybe there's a little possibility that this might sound crazy, but I'm not fucking rich. I know. It's just a guess. Who knows? It's just a guess. I could not be fucking rich. I don't have a money tree in my backyard. But who knows? I mean, this one cost like $300. I got the 1S. I actually was $400 because I got the MCC and the Halo 5 with it. So yeah, I saved up around a year for it. So yeah, I did a lot of chores around my house. I worked my ass off for it. And I'm not willing to go through that again just to get another Xbox, which is probably worth $500 just to play the new Halo game, which I'm not 100% will be that good. Well, I'm hoping it is, but then again, you never know. So I think I'm around the end of the video. So yeah. Thank you for watching. I'm gonna go beat my meat now.